So back with the PEX tubing repair, continuing from earlier. So it turns out we're just gonna replace as much of this tubing with PEX straight up as I can because, well, this tubing is larger than the clamps I have, and it's becoming a real pain. So I've got the tubing, I've got the elbows, I've got the clamps and the tools. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna replace as much as we can with PEX because a lot of this is leaking now that the winter has come. So let's get after it. Lots of PEX here. And these are nice because they got the little arrows on them, tell you which way they should face. All right. These are keys. We need some elbows. A couple of elbows here. I got a T because we're going to need one of those, one or two possibly. And we got the proper tool to torque down these clamps. Got some, whoa, cameras just went to the ground. All right, so even got some, so got all the PEX tubing we need. I got a whole bunch more that's off camera. And then got these bending supports here just in case I need it. So if any of this tubing needs to make a kind of a radical bend, this will help keep the tubing from collapsing. And then to make our cuts right here. And it sounds like someone decided they wanted to go ahead and vacuum while I was trying to make the video. All right, can't do anything about that. All right, so really the first thing I got to do is we are going to disconnect this line here, which I've already done. Disconnect this line. The line that you see disconnected here is the hot water line from the hot water heater. Kind of get this turned around a little bit because I think we'll probably need to go this way. Here we go. Jesus, they're really kind of screwing up this video with the vacuum. Hey, can y'all not vacuum right now? I'm trying to shoot video. Okay. All right, got that taken care of. They can vacuum later. All right. So let's go ahead and get this one disconnected. And then I'm going to cut them off down there. Well, I'm going to disconnect the clamps down there. This is going to take a moment, and it's not going to be something I can technically really get on camera because I've got to crawl around in a very small, tight space. Hopefully, I won't kick over the cameras. All right, we'll try and get in here. Not a whole lot of light. Trying to get my nippers under the edge here. There we go. You got the first clamp here. How to get it to fold. There we go. All right, got the first clamp to undo. Now let's pull this hose off. Hot water is going to come out of that and it's just going to drain. There's not much we can do about that. All right, let's get this other one here. This one's kind of in a really shitty orientation. See if I can rotate it. Oh, nice, I can. All right. kind of doing this half blind because the light, not a whole lot of light in here, kind of using what light's coming in. Can't see the lip of the, there we go, clamp here. I'll see if I can't give you a look at what I'm trying to do in just a second. Because what I'm trying to accomplish is not easy to do, kind of in the dark. Alright, this is, there we go. There it is. All right. So, oh, that's not even recording. All right. At least we got the live up. All right, so I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. I'm going to flip the camera around. All right, so it looks pretty funky, but there was a hose connected to that hot water line. We just got this clamp right here popped. So now we're going to pull this hose off. See if I can position this to where y'all can see. There we go. Lighting is going to suck for a moment. Y'all could probably hear Leo upstairs complaining. All right. Get that twisted around. I'm trying to get that clamp loose so I can get the hose to pull off. There we go. Should be able to pull it off now just by my hand. This is the cold, that is cold water. There we go. All right, now I'm gonna create new lines for this. This will take just a moment. I got this cardboard here because there is some funky stuff right there that I don't want to get into. I believe it's an old mouse trap, like a sticky trap or something, and it has been saturated by water and it's just all gooey and gross. All right, so I've got one of the hot water tubes kind of already measured out, and yep, that's going to go just like so. I'm not going to put one of these bend supports on here because it's not going to be necessary. It's not going to be doing a 90-degree turn. So we'll go ahead and get first clamp on here. Again, make sure you place these clamps arrow facing towards the exit of the tube. Seat that just like so. Go ahead and get the tool out. Gonna one hand this. You're gonna see the light turn on. It tells you when the proper torque is being applied. Here it comes. There it is. See the blue light? There we go. All right, now we're gonna have to squeeze down in there in a really shitty position. So now let's go ahead and climb up over here. See if we can get the camera. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this with the camera. I'll find out. Hopefully that angle is catching it. Looks like it is. Now I got my other phone here, see if I can use it for light. Aha, here we go. That helps with the lighting a little bit. All right. All right, here we go. So yeah, it's pretty gross. This is the inside of most RVs. It's very dusty, it's very dirty. Especially when you live in a desert climate like I do. I live out here in the Mojave, outside of Las Vegas. That is the hot water cycling back through the cold side, from the looks of it. There we go. Perfect. Now I'm going to reconnect that over here. Yes, the tube is bending, but it's not at such a point that it won't be okay. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that this should have had PEX tubing from the get-go. I'm not sure who redid it with all this hosing, because this, I don't know if that's proper, but it worked. But now it's just doing the job like I guess it should have been done the first time. All right, now we're going to get a cold tube line. All right. Kind of pop that right on there. Get myself a idea of what it needs to be. So boom, right there. We're going to cut it at this indicator right here where my hand's at. Bam, just like so. All right, where's that other tube? Now this cold water one has another line on it. So we're going to kind of replicate what we got here. And it looks like about halfway through, we're going to put a T in because it's got to reconnect under here. Under the diverter valve, like so. So let's go ahead and get these ends off because we got to reuse these female connectors. Pick to kind of get it to break loose. There we go. Ew. There's some funk on there. It might have been something off my hand, maybe. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Look at that. That's disgusting. Yeah, we'll be replacing every bit of this tubing here soon. Damn, that's pretty gross. I hate to reuse these couplers, but I kind of don't have any others at the moment. That's pretty nasty. That's why you don't use this tubing, I'm quite sure. and get this clamp here. Get that little tab to bend over. Makes it easier to peel that off. Oh, that one looks clean, thankfully. All right. Okay, so tell you what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump down there. I'm gonna put that clamp on the cold side real fast. Oh, we got 67 people in here. That's outstanding. Appreciate y'all coming to watch. All right, again, make sure that the little coupler has the arrow facing towards the exit, or where you are going to have, you know, the end. All right, try and do this without knocking the camera over. There we go. And where's the clamp? There it is. If y'all haven't subscribed, now's a good time. Got over 1,000 videos on my YouTube channel now. A lot of off-grid DIY content. And some Honda stuff. Uh-oh. Oh, it fell out. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that back in there. I might have to redo that. Put a new clamp on there. We'll see. See if I can. Yeah, it just looks like I didn't have the tool on there all the way. Uh-oh. There we go. Just trying not to knock the camera down. Damn it. All right. Promise won't knock it over again. At least not right now. All right, now that that's on there and it is on the proper section. There we go. Now, back out to the diverter side, diverter valve side. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna, let's see. So this would go basically right about there. So I'm gonna cut it off right about here. Now, from there, we've got to tee in another line that's going to go like this and come up. So we're going to cut it right about here. And we're going to start building it out from there. So let's get our tee. I like these tees because it just, you can push the hose right flush to where they need to be. And it's nice because once you get the clamp on there with the hose, for example, it gives you a good rule of thumb of about where that clamp should be located. So that you get a proper seal. And I know you can kind of see through, you see where the, see if we get some light to pass through that tube a little bit. Some of these tubes are kind of translucent and you can see where the edge or the end of the coupler is. So this way you get a good seal around, you know, where that coupler is located. See, just like so. All right. This is the other side of the extension that'll go back to the outlet here for any outside connections. That's for the outside hot and cold water. So if you wanted to hook up like an outside shower or something like that, or just for any reason you wanted another, you know, line of hot or cold water, you could hook it up to that. All right, so just like so. Now, I wonder if this tube is going to be about the right height. We're going to cut that in half. Apparently my dog is not doing the right thing right now and keeps getting in trouble. I don't know if y'all can hear the wife yelling, "Leo!" consistently. All right, I'm gonna get another piece of blue here. All right, so like so, and then about like so. I'll trim as needed. I think we're good to go ahead and put this connector on here. Oh, ooh, kind of wipe that funk off of that gasket. There we go, that's better. Just like so. Damn you, clip. Like it really needs to be on there. All right, but it tells us non-professionals which way it should go. It's helpful. Uh-oh. Wonder why the torch light didn't come on. But looks good. We're gonna run it. We're gonna send it. Let's put some Teflon around the connection here. Think that's enough Teflon? Should be good. This electrical out of the way. The other hoses are kind of impeding my access here. All right, looks like my tube's a little crooked. Nice thing about these is they kind of have a little bit of give that they'll rotate without leaking. Try and get that by hand as much as I can. It's faster. All right, feels good. It looks like that straightened out a bit. So, oh, look at that. That looks perfect. Gonna fit like a glove. Like a glove. think I'm starting to like this PEX tubing. Not just kidding. But it just goes to show this that you can do this stuff yourself. You know, the tools you can all pick up from your local Lowe's or Home Depot or wherever. Hell, even Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, like that. Got one more. I'll stick it like so. Just like that. Tell you what, I'm gonna leave this one loose. There we go. Tell you what, this tool can test your grip strength, that's for damn sure. All right, almost there. Yes, 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 that's gonna be good. Let's go ahead and tighten that one up. There we go. All right, put a little more Teflon around that connection there. Don't be a faggot. Come on now. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of a pain in the ass. It's not gonna be a great Teflon job, but it's gonna be on there. There we go. Like a glove. And there's a little donut gasket that's inside this coupler. Could probably actually replace those at some point in time. If it starts leaking up in here, then we know that the gasket that's in there, or if it leaks right here, that gasket needs to be replaced. Or just the coupler in general. But if you got some black O-rings laying around, it probably will work just fine. Let's tighten it down. All right, so that seems pretty tight like a tiger. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I want y'all to bear witness to this. So if I got any leaks, start screaming in chat. All right, so we're gonna go turn the water on. It's gonna start priming everything. The hot side's gonna feed up to here. Cold side all feed up in here. Well, what happens is the main line comes out to here. We did this repair earlier. So the main line comes in through here, comes around, and then comes through the diverter valve. And so since it's currently sitting on city fixtures dry camping, it's gonna come through this bottom connection right here. And then that will go feed out to here. This goes to the outside if you want. Again, that's for hot and cold water for outside access. And then this is gonna go down there for the cold line. That right there goes up to the water heater, but that feeds the water heater as well. So, all right, y'all watch this and start screaming if this thing starts spewing. We'll be right back. All right, did y'all hear it go? Well, that's water pressure, y'all. And you know what I don't see? I don't see any leaks. So we might be doing all right. disregard the rat poop. It's gross. So looking good, y'all. What y'all think? Not bad, huh? I'm not a professional. I'm not a plumber. So you just got to look at it and just do what you got to do. So ultimately, it looks like we need to replace this water line. I'd like to PEX tube it, as long as it doesn't go to the kitchen, but I don't think it does. I believe the kitchen is part of this main line, and that line runs out that way. And the rest of this tubing that I've seen is actually where the pull-outs are in the RV. So for example, you know, we got to turn that. I had that turned on for overflow. But you see these lines as they go to different sections of the RV. But I think we're good to go now. But those, I wouldn't recommend those white tubing. I don't know who put this stuff on here. Ooh. Like, man. See, this side looks cleaner. It's like kind of clean. That's sticky rat trap, gross. But look. Oh, oh, brother. Ooh. You know, look at it. It looks like it's just in that one side. I don't see the nastiness in the other sections. So maybe it was just that one piece, and that was like the little diverter. Still, it's, ooh, I think all that nasty water was coming through that. Ugh. All right. Well, I've got a lot of extra PEX tubing. I like to put my extra stuff under here just in case we need it for any other repairs. So check it out, y'all. If y'all didn't subscribe, like this video, all that cool algorithm crap, I would super appreciate it if you could. It'll help. But yeah, looks like we're golden. Repairs are complete. So again, today we did all this. This is in an earlier video. As a matter of fact, this whole diverter valve is on a video. This was done today, and then all of this tubing, you just saw we did in this video. Well, I appreciate y'all coming. We'll see y'all next time. Tune out.